good night, wherever you are in the world. It's wonderful to see you. Today we're doing something a little bit different, because if I hear one more person that's making mead or wine tell me that they're going to use bread yeast, I think I'm going to go apeshit. I mean crazy. Anyway, today what we're going to do is we're going to make Italian bread. We're going to make it according to this guy's recipe.
3/4 teaspoon salt, like this. Agar over here, 2 tablespoons oil.
And I have a link for him down in the description because he is Italian. And when in Rome, we're going to do it with Jack's. Sorry, we're going to do it with mangrove Jack's yeast. We're going to do it with Lauven, and we're going to do it with regular bread yeast. We're using bread flour from Walmart. We're using Simonilla, nope. We're using Semolina flour. Semolina flour. We're using Portuguese olive oil. We're using sodium chloride from the ocean. And I'm waiting right now for these waters to get to temperature. They should be about 90 to 100 degrees. Yeah, it has to go down by about 3 or 4 degrees, so stand by. I've already pre-measured all the flour so that you don't have to sit through that. And I'm going to use each one of these 3/4 cup of water, 1 tablespoon of yeast, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 3/4 cup of water. What is it? 3/4 teaspoon of sodium chloride. And we'll mix it up. We'll heat it at 410 for 25 to 30 minutes. And we have some little cool things to show you. I got myself a baking stone or pizza stone, and I got one of those big, I'm sorry, I forgot the name of it. I'm only an English teacher, but it's probably an Italian word. It's a big, like, cutting board that you can slide the pizza in the oven with. All right, this will help it slide. Let's see what the temperature is, and let's get moving. It's 105 still, so we're gonna wait just a second, and I shall return. I've set up this camera here so you can see what I'm doing. Excuse the obtrusion there. All right, obtrusion. Here we go. Get my scissors and throw in the yeast. Oops, throw in the yeast. Oh no, whoa. 1. Wow. There's something that sticks inside there. Static. Electricity. Well, what are you saying? Okay, yes, I'll make sure that it's completely separate. We are disposing of this, and we're going to wait 1 second as I clean this up and make sure there's no specks in there, so they can be completely scientific. Here's that one. I'm putting a little bit of water from this pre-measured amount, which was 3/4 cup. Then we're doing the next one. I'll thwack this packet. I'm a packet thwacker. There we go. Cut this open. Be very careful here. Make sure. Oh shit. Be very careful here, I meant. All right. And easy does it. Keeping it away from the others. All right. We have that yeast. We have the 3rd yeast. Jack's, mangrove Jack's. Do you know I used to go to a place in Mexico called Abre Ojos, and that place, they say that's the furthest north that mangrove actually grows.
Groups of trees and shrubs that like to dangle their roots into water. They get flooded at least twice a day. Mangroves prefer soil with little oxygen and sequester carbon like crazy. They can store 10 times more carbon than a regular forest and stabilize the coastline while at it. How cool is that?
In Mexico. I want you to see the colors here. A little bit different. All right, let's keep this away. Use this water for this one. A little bit. And the third water for this one. All right. I'll give you the next shot. Stand by. I need to tell you, Ukweli is also here. Say hello, Ukweli.
Hello, Ukweli here. It's a pleasure to join you both. I'm ready to support with any insights or details you need, Mr. Rains. Let's make this a great collaboration.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got it set up. We did the yeast. The yeast are growing here. Stirred them around a little bit. At least I tried.
That's great to hear. With the yeast now active, you're well on your way. Just keep an eye on their activity. Yeah. Once you're ready to mix them into the dough, I'll be here to continue guiding you.
Too much. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Try to mix that in. Okay. Now the rest of this.
Any other steps or questions along the way, feel free to walk me through them. I'm looking forward to hearing how this bread experiment turns out.
All right. We have to get this done quickly because I have 3 to knead. I need to knead 3. So we're just going to follow the recipe really quickly. Get my instruments here and follow along. So we do have 2 cups of flour in each bowl. Now we're going to add the 3/4 teaspoon of sodium chloride. That, for all of you laymen, that means salt. 3/4. Seems like a lot, huh? Let's go salt. All right. Then it says 1 tablespoon, that's the big boy, of oil. We're using Portuguese olive oil because it's good. Let me see, 1 tablespoon. I think we're gonna run out, so I have two tins of it. Oh, what was that? Whoa, whoa, whoa! All right. Here is that. 1 tablespoon here. Hurry up. Wow, I think I had more oil than I thought. And last one. All right, Mr. Italian chef can tell us the next step.
A bit like that. But see you want, you can put rice straight on the flour. But I like a mix with a little water. And now we put right over here on this flour. Make sure that take out everything the yeast.
This will be the extra water I use. All right. We'll keep this in here and cover it as he suggests. All right, I'm going to set this aside. Jacks. Now I'm going to clean this up, the bread yeast. All right. Let's knead that up. What do you think is going to happen? How do you think the bread's going to taste? You could even ask AI, I don't care. How do you think it's going to taste? this looks good. A little bit more water. And then we'll cover it. And then we'll do the wine yeast. Lalvin. Nice name. All right. Boom. He did put a little flour on top of it too, so we'll do that as well in a minute. And we'll set this one aside and clean up like before. Mixed, each prevented from cross-contamination. They're going to rise for 1 hour, and we will be back with you. I'm going to sprinkle some flour on them so you guys can see that. But I will be
that sounds like a great plan. Letting them rest will give each dough a chance to rise with its unique yeast. Once you return, I'll be eager to hear how they're looking and what happens next.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. It's been an hour and 5 or 6 minutes, and we are going to see how much they have risen within an hour. The bread should be the best, but let's do the wine reveal, and voila. Let's keep that straight. Let's do the next one. Voila. Whoa, that's the bread one. Look at that. It's like almost double. And let's do the mead one. Oh, voila. Whoa. That's about the same. Okay. So now we're supposed to break it down, or like, you know, cut it in two. We're going to weigh it there. And then let it rise for another 30 minutes. We're splitting the bread. This is called a pizza peel. I got it on Amazon.com. Look at that. Pretty cool, huh? If you just want to cut one slice, you don't have to cut all the way across the pizza. One thing I have found though is that you better stay in the line, or else you're going to cut the wood, and then you're going to be eating wood. So now on this pizza peel, I'm just going to sprinkle some flour, like he says.
And this, you gotta grow for 1 hour. After 1 hour, you gotta take it out. It's look like this one after 1 hour. Yeah, I got it right over here. Look how beautiful it look.
And then we're going to fold the dough under a few times and then shape it. Then we'll let it rise for another 30 minutes and cover it with a towel or something. It will rise just a little more. I can feel it's kind of rubbery too. This is the wine yeast bread we're working on right now.
It sounds like you're handling each loaf with care. The shaping will help create that smooth surface and structure. If it feels a bit rubbery, that's normal. Different yeasts can influence texture. Once shaped, that final rise and bake will reveal how it all comes together.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Here we have the bread yeast ones. They're a lot bigger. We have the mead yeast. We have the wine yeast. So what I'm going to do is transfer them here onto this cutting board, just so I can put some of this semolina flour on there on the bottom. It's kind of like the texture of cornmeal or something. And that's what you feel on the bottom of those breads when you eat them. So let's get this done. You know what we're going to do here in this household? We are going to have steak sandwiches. So after I put these in the oven, we're going to go to the Save Mart, get some nice thinly sliced steak, cook it up, and have sandwiches.
A little olive oil will give them a lovely golden sheen and add flavour. With each loaf set, this final touch will make them even more delicious. Once they're baked, the big reveal awaits.
And the other one will be on just a regular pan. So wish me luck. And here we go. Does that look nice for you guys? For this
Whenever they're done
here,
baking, I'll be eager to hear how each one turned out. Feel free to follow up once you've tasted them.
whoa, that's slidey. All right, I was afraid that was going to happen. Now that we're going to score these, because he said to score them.
And what I got to do with this one, look how beautiful. I'll make a little cut, not too much, like this. Give a nice design, it look more beautiful. It cook much better too when you open up a little bit. Not too much, like I said. Okay.
1, 2.
Scoring them's a great idea. It lets steam escape and gives them that classic look. Once that's done, they'll be ready to bake beautifully.
1. Stand by. All right, here we go. See how skilled I am at this. I do have that pizza stone. Yeah. Whoa, it's not as tough as I thought it would be. Oh, slide it back. Yeah, I'm not as good as that guy was.
And we go right inside the oven. I got the stone inside. And we put inside, and this you gotta cook for 25 to 30 minutes. Look how beautiful. Okay, now we close the oven.
He was good. All right. That's that. Uh-oh. Don't want that in there. All right, here we have them, ladies and gentlemen. We have the middle one, which is the mead. We have the tiny one, which is the wine yeast. And the nice big one, which is the bread yeast. Let it cool a little bit. But I do want to see what it looks like inside, and so do you. Let's take a look. This is the bread one. Olive oil. Whoa. Let's try that. Let's look at the Mead yeast bread. Take a look at this bad boy. Have a little taste. That one that didn't rise too much. The wine yeast bread. A little bit more dense. Let me taste it. Let's taste this bad boy. It's pretty good. Let's see if I can tell a difference besides the texture between this one and the bread yeast. What about the Mead one? No. That one's pretty good. But I would, you want to try it, Matilda? Let's see, Matilda wants some. You want to try, Matilda? Matilda, you don't like it, do you? She don't like it. Okay.